back then than they are now?
Men worldwide were more masculine because we didn't have feminism. But see, the problem is black women, your mother's generation and your grandmother's generation, they really failed you guys because they told you you didn't need a man. Who raised these feminine, weak black men that you have a problem with? Who raised them? Who raised them? 80% of black children are born out of wedlock. Who raised them? Who?
We did.
Who's we?
My mom or whoever my grandparents did.
Black who?
Women.
Thank you. That's who raised them. You raised the very men you have a problem with. Black men are 51% childless, 64% in the middle class. And the problem keeps being that, well, the black men back there were stronger. Back then, we had more law on our side, and we actually had more of a community. What happened, if you want the truth, was when the Great Society came in and black women were given a choice between government assistance and your men, black women chose government assistance. As black male unemployment went down, black female welfare enrollment went up.
You don't think
More than anything else is being bored. And when you don't cheat, you're boring. You better give your woman something to worry about because the worst thing you can do with a modern woman is to let her feel comfortable. This has come from the mouths of women, not men, the mouths of women. They don't want to be bored. What have I said over the years? Give your woman the gift of discomfort, meaning giving her something to think about. Understand something, that the kind of woman you want has been imprinted on by a man before you. And the man before you that had her heart, he had her mind. In order to get her mind, he had to keep her mind occupied. You don't keep her mind occupied with flowers, chocolates, and love letters. You keep her mind occupied with other women. Women care about the opinion of other women. Your woman wants to be with the man who other women want to shebang-a-bang. Don't kill me. Don't get upset because you think it's not right. If you decide to go through with cheating or not, that's up to you. The fact of the matter is she needs to know that you will leave her. She needs to know you will leave. Don't talk about it. She needs to know that you will bounce. The most powerful Uno reverse card any man can play is the presence of absence. And you don't announce when you're breaking out. You just break out. And when you break out, make sure you show up with one that's better than the one you had. Sandwich and silence. You need to be a place of peace. Not an annoyance. Not a what we can get silence.
Okay.
Silence. Silence.
I like
said
that
more
theory.
silence. I
work with
didn't
it.
say more sex. I didn't say more sandwich. I said more silence.
Okay.
And another thing, say yes.
My mom just taught me that. That's so crazy you said that. I used to be very no. My mom just told me to be more yes. When a guy asks me to hang out, when a guy...
You can't make this shit up.
This is so crazy, Kevin.
You
My
cannot make
mom
this.
just
This is
taught
why I
me
told
it.
you silence. This is why I told you silence. You can't make it up.
Oh my goodness.
You cannot make this shit up. Silence. Y'all think it's being cute. And y'all think it's funny when you're getting back and forth in arguments and sassy. Men don't want to deal with you. This is why men die earlier because stress levels. Men want peace. And if you can't say yes, find dog and die alone. Because guess what? Becky, Marisol, Mylene, I knew they know how to say yes.
They sure do.
And they are coming after your college-educated black men
They are.
because y'all are leaving them on the ground because they're goofy in their lane and because you don't know how to say sandwich silence and say yes. You can't walk away. You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off. You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off because if you don't, you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left to dried up hustle because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away. But here's the thing. Guys, when you learn to walk away from a woman, you're in a position of power. Ladies, many of you don't walk away. Many of y'all just check out. Y'all ghost. Y'all leave. And I'm going to tell you right now, karma's a bitch on that one. Look at the way a woman ends her relationships. Ask Sheila, hey, What would a successful life look like for a woman like yourself? And let her say it. And for God's sake, imagine if she says, you know, it involves me being a wife, having a family, a life of purpose and meaning. I work. I have a home-based business. I do this. Okay, sounds good. Then you ask her, hey, in your past relationships, or you've interacted with men, how did you leave those situations? If she's the kind of woman who flakes, dips out, ghosts, leaves things, you need to know if you're dealing with a woman who can handle conflict, or if a woman, why is this important? Because a woman who can't handle conflict, they run. Ladies, it is so important how you leave relationships, because you're going to have to start looking at people's relationship resumes. Why is this important? Because we already have talked about it ad nauseam. It's time to start doing things differently. Ladies, it's time for you to start understanding that, relationships are what makes you a successful life. You're either, it's either you first or relationships first. You cannot serve two masters. If it's my truth, my life, my field, my this, my that, cool, over there. Go over there. Can you work with women like that? Sure. Can you network with women like that? Sure. Can you socialize with women like that? Sure. But you cannot get romantic with them. Absolutely not. If that means you, and here's the thing that a lot of you ladies need to understand: men will go down in looks to go up in cooperations. Ladies, a lot of you think you're special because you got your PhD, you got this career or whatever, and men are starting to find that more distasteful than a lot of you know. I go down Instagram and I see so many women who are suited and booted and look, and I'm like, you do realize that you're taking these pictures so other women can tell you look good. Because men aren't looking at this and seeing wives. Men are looking at this and saying, what a waste. Woman tell you a sob story, assume she's lying to you. Because inevitably she likely is. Or she's not being 100% honest. How about that? And you need to be ruthless, because at the end of the day, you take the responsibility when shit doesn't work. When things don't work, they go out and blame you. Being ruthless will give you several benefits. One, it will turn off masculine women. Being ruthless is a turnoff to masculine women. They can't stand ruthless men. And it's also chameleon detected. It's chameleon radar. Because so many chameleons out here can play the game, know the buzzwords, but they cannot stand being around men who are ruthless, because eventually they're like, he's going to find out, he's going to find out, he's going to find out. Feminine women don't have a problem with ruthless men. Feminine women love ruthless men. Why? Because if you're ruthless, feminine women look at that as security. Masculine women are repulsed by ruthless men. They look at it as toxicity and all the other things. This is a good thing. Start being ruthless. This is why the beautiful thing about being direct. I want to deal with you. How about that?
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own business. I maintain my own lifestyle. I'm not understanding the full scope of your question.
Well, see, that's the problem. Now, hey, you just described yourself as a man. See, you got to understand what the men want. And nothing you said in there was anywhere close to being feminine, beautiful, inspirational, caring, loving. The way you're talking almost sounds like a dude. All I need you to do is work your ass off. I need you working 12 to 16-hour days. I need you coming home to shower, sleep, and shit. That's it. Shower, sleep, and shit. I need you dealing with women 5 to 7% of your week, period. And I need you to be doing that for the next 10 years. And then after that, you can decide what you want to do when you grow up. But you got to try a lot of things. I talk about doing a lot of stuff because I tried a lot of stuff in my 20s. And I didn't stop. You get around a lot of like-minded men that are going to push you You don't need content friends. You don't need John Madden football friends. You need people who are going to law school, medical school, who are starting businesses, who are talking about investments. Those are the kind of people you need to be around. But here's the thing, it all starts with money. You got to get your earnings up. Earnings are the first part to start increasing your overall skills to become more valuable in the marketplace. You need to study success. Go study successful men. And just because they have a house, you need to ask the questions. This is what I mean by 22. You need more experience. The main thing you add on to a man who's already living a fulfilled life, she's not there to be your purpose. Women don't like to be that for men. That's why they cheat on you. You put too much pressure on a woman when you try to make her your world. They're not built for this shit, man. So when you say I want a successful woman, that's why I stopped you. I was like, ooh. Why don't you want a successful woman? It's because you ain't going out making plenty of money for yourself. Why don't you make that $200,000 for yourself and then have your woman stay at home?
Man, that's easier said than done. I don't know where to go.
Okay, how about this then? Keep going home and having your girl text other motherfuckers. Either put yourself in a position to be a man to where she would not even dare think about doing that because the consequences are too high. She wouldn't want that to happen, or you become a beta male and then take a shot. The rules, man, when you meet these women, are you telling them up front, hey, I'm a busy man, I only have a little time, I'm just trying to get in and do this? Are you kind of just soft shoeing this shit, letting them think it could be something that it ain't?
I tell them with my actions, not necessarily my words.
Ah, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
If that means,
No, Mr. Permission to treat the witnesses hostile, Your Honor. Negro. If you're a busy junior attorney, tell these women the truth. I am here for a short time, not a long time. I don't have time to waste, and I want to share some sexual time with you and let them decide. See, what you're afraid of is they're not going to give you the ass. You be honest with them. And honestly, you probably get the ass better and not waste your time. Women only want the truth.
You think so?
Nick, what? Who are you talking to? Women want the truth. Don't take their choice from it. See, let me be honest. You're wasting time trying to run weak game.
Right.
Versus just being upfront and saying, hey, I'm a busy man. I find you attractive. I'm not really ready to commit to a long-term relationship right now. That may be something in the future when I decide that path. I don't know if that's you or not, but the time we have together, so I only have time for a little bit. So when we're together, I need to know we're going to be intimate because I don't have time to waste. I love to go out and have dinner, but I don't have time to do sleepovers and this and that. You got to let women know the deal. That's what I've done all my entire life. And no woman can ever call me a dog. Stop taking these women's choices.
I respect it.
And what I'm hearing is you talk to your man like a woman.
No.
Oh yeah, you do. Because if you talk to him like you should talk to a man, you should know from a safety standpoint that you need to keep your mouth closed. See, when two men are talking, there's a low-level threat of violence. If I'm sitting here talking to a man, I know their lines. I can't cross certain lines with any man. I don't care how big or small he is. After a certain line, we're going to have to shoot the fair one. Right. You will go damn well low because you know good and well he ain't going to do nothing. Because if you talk the way if you argued with him, if you argue with a woman the way you argue with him, would you and that woman end up in a conflict?
Possibly.
See, you fight. Did he break it off?
Yeah, I
Who left?
broke it up.
You broke it off with him. Why?
I thought I could do better.
Exactly. 4 years.
Yes, sir.
And you thought you could do better. Why?
I did. I thought I could do better.
What did he
now I'm copying to that.
Okay, but what did he do for a living?
He was a regional director for a fast food company.
A regional director for a fast food. A regional manager or a regional director?
Director.
Right. Did he earn more than you?
A lot more.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in customer service.
Like a call center?
Yeah.
Oh, are you trolling me?
I promise I'm not.
So let me get this right. You're an overweight customer service agent.
What? Oh, I would say.
I don't care what you would say. I'm the professional image coach. Look, ma'am, and you had a regional director, so he was definitely making over six figures.
Well, no. He's making that now when we were dating.
But that, so you, so good for him. So pay attention, everybody. Average black woman leaves a 4-year relationship because she thinks she can do better, and she's average AF. Good for you, brother. Hope you work at a Sonic or White Castle or whatever. Do you have cat insurance, man?
Why do you always have to defer to that? I don't like cats. Danger zone!
Asking black women to be nice to us. That's it. Just be nice to us. And they can't get that in mass on a regular basis. I don't know if you ladies really understand how bad it is. But then when you see a black girl get hit in the face with a skateboard, you want black men to check him because he shouldn't have hit her. There should be no violence. But then you ask yourself a question. Why does this black man feel so detached from this black woman? When you go into the same old trope of black women do this because of we're mourning for our brothers. And I'm like, whoa, I know more black men who say, I ain't got to worry about the white man. I got to worry about this woman laying next to me. This is my oppressor. This is my abuser. This is the one that calls CPS and child support and the white man on me when I ain't doing what the hell she think I should be doing. This is what brings the white man into my house. One of the main reasons why women cheat is because the man they're choosing to be with as a provider does not stimulate her sexually. And this is one of the areas that we as men need to get better. You need to get better in the bedroom. You need to get better in dirty talk. I'm gonna be honest, man. We got room to improve too. Who told you were good in bed, gentlemen? Who told you were good in bed? If you're good in bed, the results will speak for themselves. And there are things that you can improve on. What are they? But today we're going to talk about the things that women can improve on. Hello? Unmute yourself. Hello? When women get told the truth all the time, women have no problem telling a man, I don't want an average man. It happens every day on my show. TLC said they don't want no scrubs. And we have no problem telling average men, you ain't crap. But if I just happen to have the nerve to agree with the woman that says she's average, then I'm safe. I think that's interesting. If people don't sell 30, 50% off. Over 35 on clearance. 40, outlet. 50, Goodwill, Salvation Army. Yeah, as a tactic to get your way, you may be low value. If you're often insulting to get your way or to shut people up or shut people down, you may be low value. You notice the next one? The incessant need to be right. I have video after video of me having conversations with women here who will argue you into the ground. If you've ever dealt with somebody who absolutely needs to be right. See, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right, they attach to the basic human emotion of anger. So often you'll have women call in here who they become so angry, they don't even know why they're angry anymore. And all these are signs that the world sees and says, like it or not, ladies, the world looks at that and says that woman is of lower value. What use is an angry woman to the world? Look in the Bible. Better to live on the corner of a roof than deal with a scornful woman. No matter any culture, any place in the world, they will tell you that dealing with angry women is a no-go. If you
just started business, and the only one I got behind me is my girlfriend. And I don't want to like.
Hold on. You invested all your money into starting this business?
Basically, yeah. I used to be a.
And you're unemployed? And you're unemployed?
Yes, sir. I kind of sacrificed everything to get one.
Hold on.
Okay, my bad.
How long have you been doing this business?
I just started. And
what does that mean? What does that mean?
3 months. 3 months
And
ago.
you've been unemployed for how long?
Ooh, close to almost a year. It's been kind of hard to get everything together.
Sir, this is unacceptable.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you didn't come here looking for sympathy.
Oh, no.
Do you have both your limbs?
Yes, sir.
Then why don't you have a job?
Because alright, so, long story short, I used to be
No long story. Dude, you're 29 years old saying I'm a freight broker and I've
No, I'm
invested
27. Yeah.
27, whatever. You use words like invest in business. You're unemployed living off your girlfriend.
Now, I use stock options, but
God damn!
I made good money on stock options, but at the same time, I lost a lot of money because I get a little greedy from here and there. But it kind of helped out too, so it's kind of been like from stock options from that and some money too.
How much are you earning a month?
Ooh, shit. About under 1,000, depending on how.
Then don't tell me a damn thing about stock options. Negro, you need a job. God damn! Get off YouTube, get off Instagram, get off TikTok, get off your ass, and go to work. God damn! No, there ain't nothing else to say, and she must not have a daddy. Because if she had a daddy, no, he can't be about shit, because he couldn't be around my damn daughter.
I mean, I'm the one that...
I don't want to hear it. Why'd I do that? Because, guys, look, we got to call bullshit when we see it. Starting a business, but unemployed, earning less than $1,000 annual on the internet, you got to get out and make money to invest in yourself and to increase your competency. And you got a girlfriend, we all know he's using this. I don't think you should be fucking with her when you're broke. You can't afford the outcomes if it happens.